How's it going, everybody? Stevie C here, and welcome back to my Let's Play of WWE 2K14's Universe Mode. Last time, Big Dave Batista made a big comeback, taking on Alberto Del Rio. Not only taking him on, but getting the victory with a superplex of all moves. In a moment, we're going to continue on with the first Raw of the new year as we head towards the Royal Rumble. And as I alluded to in the last video, I'm going to be playing every single match. Including the Divas match we're going to be seeing forthcoming in this video. Natalya apparently will be taking on Kaitlyn. Very briefly, I'm going to just kind of go over the universe and what I've done. Probably the biggest difference from the vanilla game you'll notice is that I have included NXT. With the help of the community creations, I've put together a somewhat accurate roster of created wrestlers. I cannot verify how accurate they are. I've only, I don't watch a lot of NXT. I try to, but so I can't verify a lot of these. So NXT is going to be interesting to play. Let's put it that way. I've tried to balance them as far as their abilities go, but actually, as far as NXT goes, I'm not actually sure if I've even done that. But if we go to the championships here, the brand extension no longer exists. I don't know if you know this or not, but it's kind of funny. The game reflects the brand extension completely in that, theoretically, Raw has a secondary title and a major title, and SmackDown has a secondary title and a major title. The way WWE works today, it's not like that. They still technically have a brand extension. If you go to their website, you can actually sort by Raw Superstars and SmackDown Superstars, and that's basically what I've done to get these rosters here. I'll show you. And yeah, 50 to 28, that's... Granted, a few of these are non-wrestlers, such as Mr. McMahon and Stephanie McMahon, although Stephanie might be on SmackDown, actually. For whatever reason, I have Zeb Coulter, I don't know. But, if you go to Raw, these are the guys on WWE.com that they have listed, including Brock Lesnar. The Rock's on here, Dolph Ziggler, Jack Swagger, Triple H is coming up the Rock, like I said. John Cena. John Cena is listed as a Raw superstar. And now if you go to SmackDown, this is taken from the website. I went ahead and put Dave there, just because I figured that's where he might end up. I don't know. I kind of think of SmackDown when I think of him, so. They just have Batista and The Undertaker.
You think you know me.
And Original Sin Cara, I guess. But anyway, so yeah, we're in neglecting the brand extension. I don't know if neglecting is the right word. I've abolished the US title. The reason for it is because I really don't see a point for it. They seem to be putting more focus on Big E Langston and therefore the Intercontinental Championship. So, and they're even talking about on WWE.com of kind of unifying the titles. Could be superfluous fluff, I don't know, but it still tells me that they're thinking in that direction, so I'm going to go ahead and make an executive decision and just assume the titles are unified. Maybe, I don't know, maybe at the Royal Rumble we can do a unification match, I don't know. If you want to see that, let me know in the comments, please. But, yeah, that's, if I go in the rankings, I've even painstakingly reflected the rankings how WWE TV has it. Wrestlers are separated, I guess divided by championships would be a good way to explain it. For example, a wrestler can only go for either the WWE Championship or the Intercontinental Championship. They really can't go for both. And now that I'm saying that out loud, I might have one or two wrestlers that might be eligible for both. I don't know, though. Like, for some reason, Daniel Bryan jumps out at me as someone I would have put eligible for the Intercontinental title. Let's find out right now. No, I turned them off. Okay. So, without having to go through everybody, I'm just going to go ahead and assume that... Keep in mind that I set this universe up like 2 weeks ago. I'm going to go ahead and assume that people are delegated to a specific title or division. So that's basically it there, as far as that goes. What else can I show you? Tag teams. Oh, wow. Yeah, I just realized. I downloaded the NWO pack today, and I forgot that it resets your tag teams. So I'm going to have to fix that before the next show. Yeah, I painstakingly updated all of the tag teams. Alright, with that out of the way, let's just get to our next match, shall we? This might be the first legitimate Divas match I've played in this game. Maybe in any of these games. We're going to replicate the real world and make this a quick match. Let's look at the rules here. I'd like to understand the type of rules here. Okay. We're not going to go 60 minutes, I assure you. So we got Natalya taking on Kaitlyn in a match I'm sure is important in the Divas division. Pardon me as I take a drink here. Now we have Natty Neidhart making her way to the ring. Still don't know who I'm going to play as. It's kind of like, I haven't decided if I should flip a coin or if just personal preference. Yeah, because honestly I want to play as I want to play as Natty Neidhart. Although maybe subconsciously I want to play as Kaitlyn. You know what, for that I'm going to play as Kaitlyn. You know, I don't think that was accidental. Maybe I've liked Kaitlyn this entire time. Wow, she has spikes on her shoulders. Alright, now we have Kaitlyn making her way to the ring. My avatar for this match. Don't really know what to make of that hair. I can't tell if it looks realistic or like soft serve ice cream. And I'm sorry, I know you're probably screaming at me, hit the A button, hit the A button, oh god, hit the A button. But no, we're gonna watch this. YouTube content ID be damned. You know, for Divas matches, this could be okay. This could be okay. Alright, okay, I've hit the A button. Hello, right back. Alright. Gonna be Kaitlyn. Alright, and the match begins. Again, reiterating, I'm playing on Legendary difficulty for some reason. And I have the reversal indicators off. Because I think I'm pretty good at it. I don't know. Didn't do too shabby in the last match. We'll find out here. I've set the pacing here to quick. So, we'll see how long this match lasts here. Oh wow, she beat me. Oh, I think I made a bad decision. Okay. Even though we're quick pace, we're going to take this slow. Or not. Yeah, I'm actually a big fan of Natty, so it wouldn't be the worst thing if I lost to her, I guess. Okay. Into the ropes here. Oh, wait. I wanted to whip you into the ropes, not throw you over them. Okay. F it. Let's do this. Pier 6 cat fight. No. I meant to do that. Wait, no. I didn't mean to do that. Just calm down now. Okay, well this suddenly turned around for Miss Neidhart here. Wow, I'm suddenly getting my ass kicked. How about you throw me in the ring, Natty? Come on. No, not that one. What are you doing? That was weird. I'm just gonna walk back to the ring. And instantly to a small package, really? It's okay, I cradled or reversed it. And she reversed it back. And I reversed it back. Oh. Guys, we're going to be here for a while. Oh, or we're not. That's what happens when you get overconfident, I guess. Can you guys tell how much I care? Can you? No, I had fun, and then I'm sure you guys had fun too watching that. Nice little cradle exchange. Got about as much time as it would on a real Raw, I think. And honestly, come on, let's be honest, the right woman won.